So in the US and Canada, Amazon is cutting their wage increase. Let me show you the story on this. Amazon to end, this is from CBC News, Amazon to end $2 per hour pandemic pay raise, overtime incentives for Canadian warehouse workers. So this also applies to the US. I'm not sure if Americans had the overtime incentives, but they did have the pay increase. Let me just touch on a bit of this here. So company spokesperson Kelly Cheeseman confirmed Saturday that the online retail giant will stop paying employees an extra $2 per hour and double overtime incentives they had been receiving since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Amazon's pay incentives were initially supposed to end at the end of April, but the company extended the program in the US and Canada through May 30th. The retail company has been criticized by employees in the US and Canada for allegedly not doing enough to protect workers from COVID-19 and for not offering adequate support to employees who fall sick from the virus. Now, it is too early to pull this increase. I mean, first of all, obviously, I think this increase should just be permanent. But even if it's not, COVID-19 hasn't gone away. More and more people are still getting it. Also, depending where you live. I mean, in Ontario right now, we are seeing increases. So this province began to open up a little bit, and COVID cases daily are increasing. So this is not going away. People that work in these warehouses are not safe. But you may think, but, Amazon just can't afford to pay their employees $2 more per hour. Well, Amazon reports $75.5 billion in Q1 2020 revenue. Amazon Web Services up 33%, subscriptions up 28%, and other up 44%. Yeah, Amazon's having a really tough time right now. Not to mention Jeff Bezos, likely to become the world's first trillionaire. But no, we can't have our warehouse workers that are risking their lives to work during this pandemic. We can't have them making an extra $2 an hour. I just don't get how people just accept this. And I think a lot of workers don't. And we are beginning to see Amazon workers organize more than they had been, and including the tech workers at Amazon beginning to recognize the warehouse workers at Amazon and working together, work in conjunction in fighting Amazon leadership to guarantee safe working conditions, guarantee higher pay, guarantee more benefits. So we are beginning to see the solidarity with Amazon workers, regardless of if they work in the warehouse or if they're on the tech side or whatever. But also, I want to point out here, American billionaires got $434 billion richer during the pandemic. And of course, that includes Mr. Jeff Bezos. Bezos added $34.6 billion to his wealth. And that's between mid-March and mid-May. Between mid-March and mid-May, he added $34.6 billion. Yeah. The only power that Amazon workers have is collective power. You have to work together. You have to organize together. And I'm also glad to see whenever these boycotts happen that a lot of people are engaging in them and standing up in solidarity with these workers. Understand this is the real fight. Regardless of politics, regardless of whatever else, the real fight is the people, the workers, and the capital owners. So if you don't band together, if you don't stick together and fight against this sort of power, then they're just going to continue to eat away at you. And you're going to continue struggling to afford rent, afford food, while people like Jeff Bezos are, buying whatever the hell they want, buying islands, buying yacht after yacht. They can do whatever the hell they want, while their workers that are creating that wealth for them are struggling.